Hey, welcome back to D20 House, where a bunch of friends get together, roll dice, and slay monsters. It's Friday night, which means for the second time ever, we are playing Requiem, Vast Horizons. Hey guys, thanks for coming aboard. It's gonna be a great time. I hope you're ready to have a great time. We got Odie.
Hello.
Chris.
Playing as Shecky.
T. Ian.
Hey.
And myself, Toph. We're gonna have a great time, guys. Ian, any announcements?
Yeah, we got finally character names below us. Ready to rock and roll.
Nice.
I did that finally for all the sessions. It took like 5 minutes, and there's no reason why that shouldn't have been done years ago. It's done now.
Oh God, we can say years ago.
I think the first overlay actually had a space for it.
It did. It had the little clips, and I didn't understand that that's what those were for.
I'm so sorry.
Because it was never explained to me. I just threw it up, and I was like, okay, this is as much as I can know about computers.
we should make the font Comic Sans.
Stay away from me. Stay away. Far away. Great. So those are characters' names, not the players' names?
Character names, not player names.
Okay. Any other announcements?
No, don't think so.
All right.
I think
No.
we're set for the time being.
Cool. I told a bunch of my classmates about this specific stream tonight, and they subscribed to YouTube and said they'd watch the show. So I hope you're around. People from Intro to Philosophy, you're great. Yeah, I know. It's a great class.
Fall
Well,
asleep.
Big thunk.
it's fun. The professor shouts and jokes a lot, so you
Okay,
wouldn't.
That's good.
And nothing from anyone else? Cool? Good to go?
I should have worn my rabbit head because it's Easter on Sunday, but I didn't think about
Oh, yeah,
it
that's right.
until right now.
Perish. Cool. And
Should've done that
I know
Wednesday.
two's
Yeah.
supposed to be there, team.
Huh?
Two's supposed to be there. Well, where last we left, who remembers what's going on aboard the USC Inevitable?
Yeah, all my co-workers have a conscience.
Yeah, so I was
Even you
over
were cautious,
at the
you
bar.
bastard.
My
I'd
own
never admit to
business,
that.
talking to fellers and the rest. I drunk a little bit and made my way back to the ship and realized that I talked to some sort of diplomat ambassador, sir, guy, who was also probably investigating war crimes on the planet that's going on below us. So, and I, of course, having that guilty weight up on my mind, I had to share it with my crewmate. And from there, who knows?
Okay.
Look at our cargo and just leave.
And I've since shared it with the security officer and the captain.
Okay. And it's since then kind of disseminated to almost everyone in the crew. So.
At least in a general sense.
I was
They know
thinking
something's
good.
weird with the cargo.
You're the only one who doesn't know specifically about the cargo, right?
Well, I know it's from the Federation. I know that from the logo and the make and the model.
Unless the captain has spread the word to everybody else.
Only-
Nobody besides the two of us should know specifically about the cargo.
It's currently on a need-to-know basis. You know, because you're security.
And that was a
And
huge part in finding it out.
yeah, well,
Was asking questions.
you're the one who found out.
I'm gonna not
directly.
do that anymore.
Tabari knows because he's the engineer and also the
That's right,
other,
because we had to do the
they're the longest-serving
more
member of the crew.
in-depth spectrum on it.
Yeah. And then anyone who's directly involved with the discovery, so like you, Nora Andrews, this one, you guys know.
Oh, that's right. Nora does know. God, I was hoping to keep her out of it.
I know, but you had to go to her for help.
Yeah, I needed information on these beings. What's the race called again? One more time.
Gorlamites.
Gorlamite.
Gorlam. Gorlamite.
AM.
Yeah,
I spelled that wrong.
that's okay.
Me too.
T did too.
Think about the letters, about the sound.
From the planet Gorlam Prime, Odie. Yeah, it's a remote system, and it's been entirely blockaded by the Federation. So.
Just named after your planet.
Yeah.
Just named after your planet.
Yeah.
I mean, Earthlings.
Earthlings. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty typical.
Yeah.
Are we still Earthlings?
Yeah.
I'm not a Terran?
Never seen it.
No. People from the planet Terra can call themselves that. Like an American would call himself an American, but you're still human. And others would call us Earthlings.
Earthlings.
Were there other humans employed by the Federation?
There was one other human on the entire station,
Okay.
and it was the human diplomat from the Citizens of Wander, the planet
Right.
that we're orbiting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the Federation employees are human on this station.
Interesting.
They generally kind of
Sucks.
don't.
Makes my life a little more difficult. How was, when I was going around, I take note of security camera placements and, lighting.
Roll a notice for me,
Absolutely.
and I'll give you a +1 bonus.
That's
Stellar.
12.
Holy
Stellar.
shit,
Plus
that's
one.
really good.
Stellar.
That's a very good
Literally
roll.
stellar.
Very happy with that.
Wow. Okay, so you're a particularly paranoid guy.
Wait, no, we're talking about the character here.
Whoa. So, going around the station, once you kind of realize what their sensors look like, because they just don't look like Earth.
You got to get the feel for it.
Yeah,
I spent a couple days here.
Once you
running some-
got the sense of them, you kind of looked around and immediately realized, like, there's at least like 1 in every room and 2 in every major access corridor.
Right.
And they cover almost every angle, but there are blind spots.
Interesting. So
You also know
generic full coverage.
pretty generic full coverage.
Nothing in the bathrooms.
There is not anything in the bathrooms.
Cool. I could then assume the private residencies on the ship probably have a similar no camera policy.
It would depend on whose it is, but yeah. You also know where the security, the control room is.
Yeah,
If
but
you
I
have to
mean,
know.
I don't need to go that far.
Yeah, you don't.
I can beat basic security with a ball cap, one of Shecky's old oil-covered onesies, and a limp.
I would have a pile of them. The rest, I always wear a clean one at the beginning of the day.
Can you give me the room number of that guy?
Of the
Keurig?
Keurig fellow?
Yeah, him.
Oh, God.
The diplomat.
What I remember, yeah, actually, Shecky being drunk. Well, I mean, he'd probably know the steps to get over to there.
Because you helped him home.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
just
yeah.
instructions.
Well, yeah, from the bar, you take a. He gives you the details.
Okay.
Cool. You are able to track it down.
I go up to my hidden cubby hole in the security office. I'll pull out my Kodak digital camera, not sponsored, unless.
Unless.
Cargo bay's clear. Nobody around, maybe you.
Yeah.
Only you, yeah.
No words. Stay out of the camera view, please. I give the generic kind of run through. The camera you said can flip through. Even generic cameras at this point can flip through like thermal imaging and stuff, so I can show the hot boxing feature of this, and probably even get it close and see the camera fuzzies from the EMP features. Okay. Attach a little zip file with just some typed up notes. Show a video feed of all the dead bodies in the rest of our crates. Make sure that there's no discernible features from our ship visible throughout the deal. And then one more zip file with a web address, basically, to contact me on a secured app.
Yeah, secure access.
Basically
absolutely.
a VPN with some encryption. Slip on the onesie, ball cap down real low. I adopt a limp like I change my gait. And I'm gonna sneak my way to his room.
Okay. I need a skill check from you. One that feels appropriate
For sneaking?
for sneaking and kind of hiding your intentions, but also like your nature. I mean, you're putting on like a performance here.
Would sneak do?
Sneak would be fine.
Okay. That's kind of what I was.
Oh, sorry.
I was hoping for that.
My bad.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully.
Look like you belong.
Yeah, I wanna draw no attention to myself. The limp isn't crazy exaggerated. It's simply a functional excuse to change my gait pattern
Yep.
for any kind of pattern recognition that their security system might have.
Absolutely.
That is 7 plus 3. That's 10, right? I'm good with 10, man.
10's pretty good.
Duck.
Duck.
You thought I was gonna have.
Oh
shit.
We haven't ducked yet.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 20, so you're gonna have a great time.
Usually I go on the opposites, right? If I get a 1,
9.
means I'm going to just absolutely bang him out.
Yeah.
9. Nice.
I'll be rolling above average.
We
today,
both rolled 9s.
which I already
You
have.
already have been,
So
so thank you, Duck.
hopefully
Prophetic.
that continues.
Prophetic in reverse.
3.
All right, 10 total. Yeah, you feel fine. You get to
A lot of the crew members and stuff are like humanoid shaped, right?
the vast majority of them, yeah.
Yeah, so I could potentially just be impersonating janitorial staff right now.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I give a knock on his door.
Mm-hmm.
I was told he was pissed drunk, but you know, if he answers the door and I can simply hand off the parcel, it'll make my life a lot easier.
You knock on the door, no one answers. And then you realize the door's not locked.
Oh God.
Oh no. I don't like it.
This plan just got more complicated. Just the quietest, stealthiest peek in.
Not a soul, nothing going on in here. It's dark, it's quiet.
I'm gonna not quite close myself in, but you know, mostly close the door. I'm gonna give a very perfunctorily, I'm gonna case the joint very quickly. I wanna make sure, see if I can see any kind of like signifying details that I'm in the right room, first off. And you know, if he's in the bathroom or something like that, premium. If he's in the shower, great, because I can just leave the parcel on his pillow and I'm out.
Okay.
So long as he's not dead and half flushed down the toilet, you know?
Yeah. Do you have trade as a skill?
No.
Okay, then just roll another sneak for me and we'll call that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking to be having a conversation with this
Like,
guy.
like this is his job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking trade like negotiation.
Yeah, like bartering.
Yeah. I always thought that with the skill.
yeah,
I guess
that's what I
didn't
thought
read
it
through
was.
a good couple of these.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was.
And so I didn't take that. I took exert because I figured
Yeah, I
that would
assumed that's
that
what,
would
like,
kind of
work
fill
was
out
for.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
would be
work.
for
Sorry,
job.
work could be your job. You're right. You're right. Trade's more like a merchant thing, probably. Then
Yeah.
there isn't like a dedicated section with definitions of these skills.
Or would you want a notice to see if things are out?
Notice is good too. Or
Okay.
notice.
All right. Not quite as good because my notice isn't as high, and I
Okay,
don't
you
get
have a
that
bonus.
dex. But that is 8 on the roll.
Okay, so your
It's a plus
total's
1 bonus.
9. The dude's asleep. The dude's
He's-
like passed out on the floor in the middle of his main room.
My boy.
I drunk him underneath the table, it seems.
That is perfect. And he's that means like drunk. He's out.
Yeah, like he staggered into this room, closed the door, didn't lock it, stumbled 3 steps and dropped. Like he's alive, you know?
Yeah, it's that quick little like.
Yeah, you check.
I got the rundown from the biologist of like, where's their heart? Do they have a heart?
They have lungs. They
Yeah.
have very similar functions to lungs.
Premium.
So he's breathing.
Shoot, if he's like that passed out, is it unreasonable to just like slip it under his hand? Or just put it next to his head?
Yeah, that's easy. Easy.
Yeah. I lay the package down. Sweet dreams, Delilah.
That was really good.
I'll give
got
him
him home.
I'll give him the real close on the door on my way out.
Okay. So you're just hoping he's going to contact you then.
If he contacts me, fantastic. If he doesn't, he at least has insurmountable evidence that things are being shipped out from an anonymous source.
Yeah, and you can take that to someone
That is-
more important.
That is the best that I am willing to do currently.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I would like to also do an SDR, a surveillance detection route. Just, I go back and forth, I swing by the bar, and I have a beer, make sure that nobody's coming up to try to like figure out what I'm doing, anybody was actively watching the cameras kind of deal. I don't go back to the ship immediately. Take a good couple pit stops around, and then make my way back.
Cool. Good stuff. Everyone else aboard the ship, Shecky, you're drunk.
Oh,
Koshin.
I've forgotten one more detail.
Yeah? What's
It
the
would be retroactive. I had a directive for 2. Before I took all the videos and stuff, I was going to have him shut down all of the ship's cameras and do a full reboot, a fresh clean, restart on everything, run system checks on all that. So I had this hour or so that I need
to be gone from the ship's log?
to not be on the ship's log as well.
Absolutely. And, you could mask that as just standard maintenance because you're in port and you're about to do pre-flight.
That's exactly what it is. It's a pre-flight, full system restart.
Absolutely. Koshin, you're aboard the ship. We're in cargo bay. You know what's going on here. You saw him leave.
I'll give you some generic fill-ins.
Yeah, I can make assumptions about what's going on because he just took some videos of things, and I actually don't know. That nothing happened here.
Cool.
So we're supposed to be leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, I think I actually had an idea. I think a little bit of liquor sparked it. How about we guys do a movie night one of these times? We could actually download.
I thought you were just about to
we're at
start
a
messing with this
station.
cargo after I just did all of that. And it was like, what?
I'm waiting for you to get back before I do anything else.
Thank you.
I mean, we're at a perfect point to actually download anybody's favorite and the rest. Maybe we should have a tally before we lift off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm amenable.
I'll bring it up with the captain.
All right,
That's
Ashton.
I'm probably in the gym area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just big chilling before shipping off?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Andrews.
It's leg day.
This is like the same.
It's leg day. It is leg day.
There's like the same room. There's only the 2 fold out treadmill kind of style stations, right? And you're running on one of them. And Dr. Andrews is in the other corner of the room, going over her equipment and looking over her logs and stuff. She is there is a fire. There's a fire under her, and you don't know what it is, but something's got her worked up.
Get the extinguisher. What are you talking about? It is fire. Fire is fire.
Fire is fire.
On this ship, no!
Fire in space kills people.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Ah.
She's upset about something.
She's upset about something.
Something's got her worked up.
Dig.
Yeah.
Come on, you've known her for a month now.
Dig, Odie,
you
dig.
can ask
I'm
her.
gonna dig.
You can ask
I'm
her.
trying to figure out how I'm gonna phrase
I
it.
think Shecky is hanging out with me because he
so
he
I
was just telling me
stop
about the
with
movie.
my leg day and then go up to her. I was like, there's something bothering you, isn't there? Do you want to go do something else to take your mind off of things, or do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, she's just going over things. Huh? Oh, no, it'll be quite all right. We ran some very interesting scans on our cargo, and now I'm just doing a lot of research and trying to remember what I did my dissertation on. And she's
Oh, I shouldn't have brought her into this.
yeah,
I should have just asked
girl.
you the questions about the aliens.
she's getting super worked up about this. Yeah. This is her specialty. What you asked her about is her
Yeah.
specialty, but now she's freaking out.
Yeah. Kids.
And she doesn't really elaborate more than that, and then she just kind of stops, looks over at you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I don't know how I can help you, or if I should help you.
Keep your heart rate above 165, and I think you'll have an effective workout, and I won't have to worry about you. And she just keeps, she keeps plinking away at her monitor.
165 on leg day, you're gonna die. You're gonna explode.
165, she said.
Hey,
for-
humans are advanced now. Okay?
Humans are advanced. Our hearts beat faster than ever.
Yeah. You guys have to do a lot of cardio so your fucking muscles don't get too accustomed to artificial gravity.
Yeah, we don't have any free weights. It's all just
They're-
resistance bands.
There's some free weights and resistance bands. Yeah.
It'd all be.
It's all low weight and high volume stuff though.
Can always come move things around in the cargo bay.
Yeah.
It's leg day.
Go fuse a stick to 2 of the cargo boxes and do deadlifts.
My God. Classic. Okay. Yeah, so she's a nervous wreck, and it doesn't seem like she's going to be forthcoming about it. But she, like, occasionally is just like, okay, yeah. And she just, like, keeps typing, what the fuck's going on here? Yeah.
I'm curious, but I was told to just keep myself how I was. So I'm going to do what I was told.
Cool. You are...
I'm waiting until Court comes back. He has to come through the cargo bay anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you would just wait. And Shecky's recovering. If you want to not be drunk...
Shecky's listing movies.
Yeah, so like, well, there's Symphony in Space Volume 2. That's one of my favorites. But giant rats attack the vents. That's also another one.
Yeah. Goddamn. There are jokes.
Tired of these motherfucking rats on this motherfucking space station.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ooh. Yeah, you guys are all just kind of waiting then. Shecky's trying to recover from his...
Well, he
his
would actually have
drunkenness.
put in a formal request with the captain eventually. It's like, hey, we should do a movie night as soon as like the navigation's actually...
Jesus.
In like 2 days.
Yeah.
We launch off movie night to celebrate.
As soon as the navigators have actually plotted our course and we're actually in the clear for safety and the rest, we should probably get together and see about increasing morale.
What's
Yeah.
the equivalent of snakes on a plane?
Rats in the space station.
Rats in the space station?
My God. I mean, yeah, rats on a space station would be disastrous.
Yeah.
Just chew through everything, dude. Squirrel on a starship. I don't know. Like, come on.
Yeah. There's really scary movies about the Risk.
One more time for me, the alien species in the box.
Gorlamites.
Gorlamites. Oh no.
There's a Gorlamite movie. It's Wire Muncher 69.
No.
I heard that one was pretty good.
I hate it here.
It sounds too technical for me.
Dude, my favorite protagonist, Gear Grinder. Like, what do you want? You know?
Too many numbers enough in that title. I don't like
Caught in the cogs.
It's just dubstep. It's all just dubstep. D6 inspiration. Good joke. Good joke.
They
Yeah.
actually still have a service called Grinder because.
Oh my God.
It's just for the tech races.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys wait. Eventually, Court, you return.
Were you waiting for me?
Yeah, which movie do you like?
Yeah. We're gonna have a movie night.
0017.
Hey, I know that one.
What about that film you were telling me about earlier?
That, you're talking about the Gray Man?
Yeah.
That one's old though. You don't want to.
Hey, sometimes the classics are good.
It wasn't that great anyway. The main character just has the same first name as me.
Well, I need a list
Do you
for
want a
what we
topical
vote on.
film?
Yes.
The Beast from Beyond. Yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
The Beyonders.
No, yeah. Beast from Beyond. It's like a, to us it'd be like a fucking black and white horror movie. You know, it'd be like The Creature in the Black Lagoon. But for you, it's more personal because it's about a specific subject.
Specific subject. Okay.
Well,
Beast from Beyond. Yeah. That's my recommendation.
I don't know about you others and the rest, but in the morning I have to actually see about going back in the station one last time and figuring out how to get an advanced filtration system for the engineering. Notice that the what's his name and the rest. Tabori's having a hard time breathing. He's wearing that respirator mask, the Atmos thing.
Tabari,
See
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I'll venture out with you. I have some errands to run myself.
Well, in the Goody Station one last time. There's a couple of sections in there that have a great view of the planet below.
Really, I've barely ventured out.
You guys are going back into the station? Like, before we leave?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, right? Because when do we take off, right?
It's like 1,100 hours.
Oh yeah, we have time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a breakfast joint I've really
Court's
started to take a
freaking out.
liking to.
Do you need any? Pick up some food. A
Shecky,
film.
are there
Pick
things
up
that I
some
could pick up
films.
for you? You need some time to rest, man, and you got to get those parts handled. Could I go round and grab the things for you? I don't got anything else to do. Two's already got the security wipe done for pre-flight.
Well, yeah, let me just try and take an inventory of what engineering. In fact, I guess this
I'll
is
roll
something
a
that should be
notice to see if
handled
I'm picking
tonight.
up on,
So I'll go
Court
talk with
for
Tabori. We'll get a
obfuscation here.
total list of exactly what he'd like installed and the rest. I have a couple of models in mind. But if he says yes, then we'll see about I'll get you a list. How about that? I'm talking too much. I'm drunk.
Text it over to me.
He goes
I'll get it handled.
over to Tabari. Well, he's
I know the
still-
acquisitions
it's
guys
Corey's.
at this point. We're on good terms.
Oh, good.
Okay. But yeah, you go find Tabari. He's actually on the bridge right now. Yeah, you go find him. What's up?
Tabari already knows.
Tabari knows. I'm trying to keep Sheki on the ship.
Yeah, I know.
Gentlemen.
Turns to look at you.
Oh, Tabari. Hopefully I'm not interrupting anything important the rest. I just had a work-related idea. I'd really like to run past you, Tabari.
Well, go on.
Well, I know that in engineering the rest, the air quality hasn't exactly been perfect. I know that you wear that Atmos, face mask and the rest, and I'd like to fix that problem personally.
You've improved it greatly since I first submitted my
However,
request.
I did actually think of this old model of unit that I think that we might be able to scavenge from the station. I was wondering if I could get permission to get funds in order to be able to requisition it. I'm sending you the link to the model now.
Yeah, the captain pulls it up on his PDA too, so they both kind of look at it. Should be serviceable. You're certain this will be compatible with the existing systems?
More than enough. Oh, and if it won't, I'll make it work. Not my
All right.
first time with my hands on something like that.
All right. You are welcome to go shopping for it if you can get something functional, but a little less pricey, and I will send you the funds digitally.
All right, yes, sir. And then I'll get that list together. And one last thing. Make sure to read the message about the movie night thing, and I'm serious about that, Captain.
There's like 5 paragraphs of text.
I want your favorites. I want
just-
your snacks.
I just need a general vote and the rest
I'll bring
in
the
your favorite
pillows.
snack.
Understood. Thank you, Sheki.
I have
Keep up the good work.
Centauri habaneros in a crate ready to go.
Yeah.
He'll cleanly give you exactly the parts that he needs for the lowest cost.
Cool. Yeah. You get the list from him. Thank God. And you are going to do stuff too.
In the morning, yeah. But after Sheki left, I'm going to ask this guy, so,
So what?
do you need me to do anything else with the cargo?
I need you to do absolutely nothing.
Perfect as it is. Doesn't need moved around at all.
I need you to not talk to anybody ever
That's why I'm asking you.
about any of this. I need you to forget that anything we did ever happened. And if anybody comes and asks you questions, you don't know nothing about anything.
I don't know anything about anything.
Perfect. How's the rest of the crew looking?
I stay here.
All right, well, a
Meanwhile,
good couple
Nora
other of
enters.
them know. We need to keep an eye on how the captain's behaving and whoever
Doesn't know
else.
what to do with himself.
Nora, we brought her in.
What's your favorite movie?
Okay. Yeah.
So we can't be acting sketchy on the station tomorrow.
So 4 people know about this definitively. Great.
I do just a little case around the place, before everybody starts turning in. I want to see if anybody's obviously freaking out.
Yeah, Nora's freaking out.
I gotta pull her aside.
Absolutely. Would you still be in this area or?
No, because I would feel bad just like being a disturbance
Okay,
around
so
her.
you go to your area. Cool.
You don't want to
She's
be my
still
friend.
checking your heartbeat every. She's like,
She needs to check her own because you're probably not exercising getting you're exercising to 165. She's not. It's still hitting 165.
Oh no. Favorite movie crash. Shoot.
Think about it, but
Bluff
you're
check.
good. Ashton's
Future
fine.
Rama.
It's just the movie.
Ashton's fine. Nora, yeah, you pull her aside immediately, and she's just kind of working on things and just. Hi.
You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. What's up?
You don't look cool. You look like you're freaking out.
Attack of what?
Of the venomous guiding dogs.
you don't look cool.
Classic.
I'm just going back through some research. Just looking at my old research
On Gorlamites.
on technogenesis, technogenesis, but yes, it tangentially, yes,
Because you're freaking out about the cargo in the back.
yes,
So you're not cool.
no.
Do you have any plans on going onto the space station tomorrow before takeoff?
No, I
Good.
don't. I have no reason to.
Keep it that way.
Okay.
And if anybody comes asking silly questions, we don't have a Gorlamite in the back, right? That's what we got to say.
We don't even know that we have a Gorlamite in the back. It's entirely theoretical.
You can tell me that we know that we have a Gorlamite in the back. I've already acted as such.
Okay.
And I want you to know
No.
that we're going to take care of it as best as we can. Just turn your volume off. What are you doing?
I thought it was off. I literally said it to off.
He's trying so hard.
There's not a system for negative inspiration. I haven't made that joke in a minute. Yeah, sir?
I just want you to know we can't save this one, right? You understand that?
Yeah, no, I understand.
We've put some things in motion, hopefully, that are going to help the planet. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
But we can get in, I can get in very deep trouble for what we've done to help the planet. For what I have done to protect the planet. And to help out these weird, light, robot-y thingy guys. And so I really need you to be cool.
We're cool. We're cool.
You're a good kid.
Thanks. How old is Court?
Like 55.
Oh, you're 20 years older than her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're old men.
Yeah.
She's
I'm not.
just a little older than my
Puppy.
daughter is.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Oh,
I mean,
old
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Shit. Where's his daughter?
Right. You're done.
Okay.
Back on world.
Back on terra firma. Cool. Cool. You are gonna head out then in the morning.
I'm gonna get.
Kosham. Sorry, no, you're gonna get Kosham, right? You guys are gonna go together or no?
Are you going to requisitions?
I can.
Where are you
What are you
going?
doing in the morning?
What are you doing?
I have to.
Why'd you
ask
answer like that?
questions.
What questions
kind
are
of
you asking?
questions?
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, okay, understood.
And actually, I was going to catch this one tonight if we can.
I was probably going to be in the same room with Shaki, because Shaki's talking about movies, and
Yeah.
Ashton would just recommend a lot of them.
I figured I'd go with you to requisitions because that's partially my job anyway. And then if I get a chance to break off, and if there's, I need to see if there's anyone here that would have any information pertaining to this person I'm looking for anyway.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Not sketchy, I promise.
No,
Don't
I'm
look
just
at
coming
me
up with
like
them.
that.
Actually, that'd be great if they recommended names.
Cool. Yeah, then in the
Are
morning.
you making a list of films?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Beast from Beyond.
Beach from Beyond.
Hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah, in the morning before we go out, I'm gonna find this one. The Ashton. Yeah.
I have a name.
Yes. The puppy.
I'm listening.
Okay, you go find Ashton.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, cause you're a xenobiologist.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been working in this field? I know you're young.
Oh, those were some crazy years. Probably for the past 5?
Not very long. How long did you study though?
Oh, I studied for
Like 10 years.
10,
probably.
15 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't happen to know any of the research or any of the your fellow biologists in the breach worlds?
Probably.
I have a friend who I've not seen in a long time,
Uh-huh.
and I'm trying to reconnect.
Uh-huh.
Do you know? It's a long shot. His name's Epsilon Pulvari.
Can I roll a
It's doubtful.
Roll a no check.
Okay.
Actually, no. Roll a connect check for me. I think that's the one. Yeah.
I do have that. 11?
Dang, you're rolling really good.
Here's where things
I'm
get
not.
interesting.
But I rolled a 20 on the duck.
Yes, you did. I rolled a 1.
I rolled a
yet.
trace.
I'm happy.
I mean, a 2, my lord.
It's fine.
3, my lord.
3, my lord.
3, my lord.
3.
3.
5.
So epsilon is,
Yes.
yeah.
Same field, right?
Yes.
So I thought. Okay. So far as you know,
Uh-huh.
Epsilon Pulvari.
Uh-huh.
Is this person a xenobiologist?
Well,
Mm.
yeah.
Are you texting me?
Yeah, I'm texting you
Ah,
real
fuck you.
quick.
Okay. I'm just wondering why Ashton would know them.
Or know of.
Know of them.
I read books.
I try to read books.
But you do a great job.
I do what I can.
I'm a smart boy.
Understood.
Usually the summer
Okay.
is what get me through.
Yeah. You with your 11 connect.
Uh-huh.
You are familiar enough. Epsilon Pulvari was like an accredited doctor in the field of xenobiology. And if you kind of like look into your research, into like some files and stuff, you can find not like any reports that this person like was like head researcher for, but that they contributed to a lot of very important reports in various areas of your field. With an 11, you also know Epsilon Pulvari is dead. Epsilon Pulvari has been dead for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't know this person personally, but you've heard of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting his name. I just call him the doctor. It's easier that way.
Old Doc Pulvari.
Yeah. He just actually added a lot to my
Your
science.
field?
Yeah, I failed. That's the word.
He's an incredibly smart man.
Yeah, incredibly smart. I actually love reading their stuff. Last time I heard he's dead for a couple of dead for a couple of years now.
Yes, that was my. I'm sorry. I found some things. He was a friend of mine that I need to return to his child. But I've never had the fortune of meeting. I just know that he had a child at some point between the years that we'd worked together, and I have no use for these things. I thought I could pass them on. It's a big galaxy, hard to track someone down. What I'd heard, what I've been able to gather, is that they probably work in the same field. But that's all I know.
See.
Do you know, is there anyone on the station who might have more information before we head out?
There's sure to be biologists on the station. But
I just wouldn't know where to look, so.
I mean, if I was kept on this station specifically, I'd probably either be like the science lab, or I'd probably be out in the field.
All right, and you don't know anyone working here specifically?
No.
That's what I wanted to know. Thank you, though.
Of course.
We're heading out for some requisition. If you need anything, let me know.
No, I'm good.
all right. So what are you doing on station then?
I'm going with Court, and we're collecting the supplies that
Okay, that's
Checky
all.
needed. Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
If If I can catch a biologist, I will ask. But
You won't if you go with Court.
yeah,
You have to split off from him if you want to go do that.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Court. The next morning, then, yeah, we a couple hours before we need to kind of start pre-flight and like really get things moving. You guys can head out and get into requisitions. You get to the same office, the same Caraxian kind of reptilian officer.
Hey, how's it going?
Yikes.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, the dude just like looks at you and like blinks his double eyelids twice, and then just, and then
Yeah, it was a dumb one. Don't worry about
the
it.
deep sigh.
I'm looking for filtration parts. Slide the list of acceptables.
Yeah, activates the interpreter, and then just a moment after that, kind of thinks for a second. Believe there should be some used and refurbished units of this type.
That's what my guy likes to work with.
Perfect. Current selling price for these. Looking at 2,600 credits.
Is that what?
We can get that. That's
In budget.
That's in budget.
I had a question about a couple of other things as well. Do you guys requisition out small electromagnetic pulse grenades?
What?
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake on his part? On whose part?
The dude kind of takes a second, looks at you. All of our electromagnetic equipment is in use.
Ah, that's too bad. You do standard flashbangs. Yo, holy nice mate. Thanks for the 500 biddies. A reroll for me.
Oh shit. Okay. Thanks.
I am the avatar of Holy Nice Mike now.
Well, no tie
According to
around.
Holy Nice Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's Dracon.
Well,
Dracon
you're
is
right.
the patron saint.
You're right. You go like
Okay.
Ian. Okay. Jason, not your earthling basic pyrotechnics that you call flashbangs, but we do have a equivalent weapon with a slightly higher yield.
A weapon, not a consumable, not a disposable.
It would be disposable, yes.
Oh, okay.
It is a weapon by your standards because if employed in direct contact to an organic, it will melt their insides. However, they're
Sounds comfy.
markedly effective against technoids.
Okay. I'm just, you know me, security guy for the ship. I'm just worried with those things out on planet that something's going to try to jump ship and head our way. We get the fighter escort, and that's phenomenal, but something gets on board, man, and I'm going to lose it. So, what would it take to talk you into adding something like that into the deal here? Can I talk him in? Talk him into a little boost?
Yeah. Which skill is this?
Talk.
Talk with what bonus?
Charisma.
Nice.
Just
Perfect.
+1.
Talk him into it, my bad, yeah.
6.
For the
It's a
right
pretty decent roll.
for
It's
the
above
right
average.
price, the material can be spared. You just have to pay full market price for it. Shame.
That's all right.
It's okay, it's still within our budget. None of us are captain yet, so none of us have to worry about budget. But I do.
I can hide things in the bigger company as well.
Wait,
So
what does he say?
Absolutely. Someone,
Yes.
Captain Era does not have many missions left.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Captain Era, Tabari, and
He's a little
Koshin
laxer now.
all have like 5 or less.
Wow.
So someone else is gonna have to take
Wow.
over at some point.
a little bit.
Okay,
That's all right.
cool. Yeah, you guys are well within company funds still, so you're fine. You can get all that stuff. We're just gonna say like these are very heavy weapons for a human to use. They're equivalent of flashbangs because these are as you look at this, you realize like this is like white phosphorus. It's a very small explosion. It's a very small weapon. It is a grenade, but this will blind robotic sensors. It will melt.
Perfect.
It'll melt through their armor.
Nice.
It's very effective.
I'm happy with that.
But if you're within like 20 feet of this thing, you will die.
Cool.
I'm just letting you know.
That's an added bonus.
Yeah.
Court, you have a family. Purportedly.
Holy Knight of Smite has
Well, I
changed
guess
his name to
we'll get
Holy Knight
12
of
million.
Ian.
I hate it here.
Thanks for the 100 biddies.
Two cats.
Yeah.
That's great.
So this is an extremely dense
Thanks, lad.
magnesium grenade. Have fun.
Even worse.
That's going in my secret stash.
Yeah, you have one of these.
Yeah, that's more than I
Good
should.
enough.
I asked the guy, so our xenobiologist is in need of a part for their frenulator, and he thought maybe the biologist on board could lend him one or point him in the direction of someone who he could purchase it from.
Lending would be inadvisable, seeing as you have 6 hours aboard our space station. If you want to make your way down to the research center, we can look for spare parts. This is not within my realm of requisitions. I am in charge of civilian and military goods.
Good. Perfect, thank you. Can you direct me? I've not been, past this part of the station.
Of course, there's a directory outside on the other end of the hall.
Understood?
Of course. Yeah.
Last
get out.
minute ask from Ashton this morning.
What you don't
Oh,
know
you
doesn't
fucking
hurt
liar.
you until you do.
Be quick.
Okay.
Don't talk to anybody you don't have to.
Yeah, you leave. You're gonna head down to the research center. I need a notice check. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be very high.
It's an 8 on the die.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10?
You see some very interesting things as you get to the research center, and you realize like none of this is classified, but this is all still stuff like humans never really get to see stuff like this, and you probably shouldn't be seeing this. Not like shouldn't by the law, but like shouldn't within comfort and taste. Because you get to this center, and first thing you see a lot of different aliens working in here. But very notably, you see like multiple of those huge reptilian lizard people, the Caraxians, like the one you just saw, who seem to make up like you'd guess 40% of the crew,
Okay.
right? There's still a lot of Queelish and Ixalans and other such folk, but you see there are multiple of these Caraxians who are quadruple amputees. Who have like cybernetic attachments for limbs instead,
Okay.
who are like either operating just normal sized limbs or who are currently jacking themselves into these huge combat frames. There's like really interesting stuff, and all this is being tested actively. As soon as you enter the lab, you see it. It's not a secret. But a Queelish officer kind of walks up to you and stands in front of you. What was your total?
10.
10. You see before they interpose themselves as kind of like alien, like this like amphibious, almost frog-like humanoid. Before they interpose themselves between you and the site, you see they are also working with a lot of dead metal here. And they're,
To anyone else, that would look like nothing, but now I know what it is. So
yeah, they all know what this is. Like, it's, yeah. You're in a fucking butchery right now.
They hate them because their body parts are useful.
And as you enter this room and are immediately intercepted by the scientist, the creature kind of walks up to you.
I'm sorry, I only speak basic.
Just kind of goes and gets this thing. And just like tries to get it to work a couple times. And eventually the translator kicks in. And it speaks to you. What can we help you with?
Well, I was up in requisitions. Our xenobiologist on board is needing a spare part for his frenulator.
It speaks to him. Is that a real thing or did you make that up?
I just made it up. It's probably a real thing.
Kosha made it up.
No, like it's a thing that xenobiologists use.
Okay,
But
so-
I just made up the
Koshim's
word.
Koshim didn't make
No,
it up.
Koshim didn't. It's not a fake tool. It's
Just
a real tool that I just made
That's
up.
fine. It's fine.
I totally have one of those. I totally do.
You need a spare part.
I need a spare part?
We do not usually work in such endeavors. You need spares?
Yes. He showed me. If you have any, I could show you the piece. I'm just here to acquire it.
Yeah, the creature kind of takes a second and then turns to another scientist and kind of tells them to go fetch something. And after a moment, they take you into just a side office if you want to go with them. And they point over, and you get the part you need if you need it here. And you get it very cheap. So you're good. What are you really doing here?
I wanted to ask the same question that I asked Ashton.
Yeah, this Queelish is looking over the thing and disconnecting this power coupling, and you have an opportunity.
Cool. Quite an operation. Many biologists here. I've really only worked with a handful of xenobiologists in my time. But, have you worked here long?
I have worked here for 17 solar cycles.
Considerable amount of time.
This station itself is mobile.
Wow, that's long enough. Did you ever know Epsilon? Epsilon Pulvari. He was a good friend of mine. I worked with him on several missions.
Pulvari. Dr. Pulvari.
Correct.
Human xenobiologist. Cygnus Association. One second.
Quite a loss. That one. And gosh, it's been so long now. I'd heard that his child had taken up after him in xenobiology.
I have no knowledge of such a child, but this name is familiar to me. From what I understand,
Quite prolific.
yes, this Pulvari worked with my people as well. If you have further inquiry on the matter, I'm not certain I can be of assistance to you, but you may wish to contact the Cygnus Association themselves. From what I understand, if Pulvari was a practicing xenobiologist in this region, or anywhere in the galactic north, they would have had to graduate from an accredited academic facility, yes?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you can track down any personal information therein. I have the part you need. Will that be all?
That's all. Thank you.
There's a transfer of credits, and the figures.
I'll pay for my own credits.
Fine. He doesn't care. And yeah, just before you leave, the kind of frog person just looks at you. Can I ask you a question then?
Oh, of course.
Have you any experience with the Gorlamites?
To tell the truth, I think I've only heard of them in passing before.
Then you are lucky.
Difficult race? Seems they are quite violent.
I would not dedicate 17 cycles of my life to something that was not of the utmost importance. They are a scourge. Make no mistake. And the Queelish doctor leaves the office with you and escorts you out of the lab.
Did this doctor have a name tag or anything, or would it
Nothing identifiable to you.
okay.
Dr. Drip Drop with
Yeah.
the floppy feet.
Exactly.
Wow, Ian, racist. Wow, dog, really discriminating against frog people.
Got the webby toes and he breathes through his skin.
Okay, that's all I need. I got the part for the frenulator that Ashton did not need.
Yep, but you have a backup now.
Yep.
You're gonna have to log that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cool.
Even though I paid for it with my own money.
Yes, because it's weight. Your cargo bay. You need to know about
I could just
this.
drop it somewhere.
You guys need to be aware of all of the weight of the mass of this ship within a very small.
Are you saying you're just gonna try to drop it in a dumpster on the way back to the ship?
I'm not going to. I'm going to give it to Ashton.
We'll add it to our spare parts. Absolutely. Cool.
I like spare parts.
Yeah, you guys get back to the ship, both of you, without incident. Cool. It's time for pre-ship checkout, or the pre-flight checkout.
Perfect, let's get out of here.
We get into it. How long are you drunk for?
Oh, probably not long. He's punished his liver enough for the rest.
Yeah, and I'm assuming he doesn't have like much of a
In
hangover.
89 years of life,
exactly.
he's got it down.
Yeah, he's just like he has his moments where he has his time. He parties a little bit, and like I said, he drunk moderately enough to get drunk enough. But in the morning, he has his bacon, his eggs, and his coffee, and he actually prepares in order to be able to install the parts that once you get them.
Now it's going to take some time, of course.
Yeah.
And we'll be well underway in our journey before that's done. But yeah, we can get all of our work done pre-flight. You're not drunk. We're good. You've talked to Nora. We've gotten some movies assembled. You did your thing. You averted catastrophe, hopefully.
Well, we'll see.
And we get going. All right. Fun. I need a work, exert, or other relevant skill check from everybody for pre-flight.
I call exert.
I don't think you have to.
No,
Just one.
Anyone,
Just one?
anyone
Oh.
can roll.
Right, I think we could all roll exert if we want.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's not a skill challenge.
It's not a skill
I need
challenge.
everyone.
Just-
No, I'll announce it if it is.
We're just pre-flighting.
I just need everyone to make a skill check of some kind that's relevant to your work.
Thirteen.
13.
8.
8.
And just gonna do a work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm good at. Let me take out the lowest one, so 9 plus.
Perfect.
12.
Delightful. Yeah.
Bro, I got you that frenulator.
Ashton?
You
Like,
did give me
Your
that.
total?
4?
4.
4?
I was so
Great.
excited for you to just have made up that word and it just be a total pretend tool. Get down there and it's like, nobody's heard of this thing.
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't have this in our,
Yeah.
inventory.
We don't have this tool. Is that just a Terran thing?
Okay, cool. Oh, God.
Tyler Weiss.
Whoa!
Okay, command points. We want to go over how those work real quick.
Oh, shit.
So,
Oh, God.
yeah, we should go into this a little bit. Thank you very much for your tip.
Thank you.
The command
Good
points
timing.
are for combat. How command points work? Don't say good timing.
Ian shares the dread now, T.
How command points work? When we get into combat, the ship in totality has a pool of command points. Each individual player can utilize those command points for specific actions on the ship, like firing guns, repairing armor, doing xenobiology things, battening down the hatches, things like that.
The captain also determines the go order too.
Yep.
Is it applicable this session for the 2 command points to the 4 of us?
Wow. Two each?
2 each is what was
Thank you.
given. Or do we need to possibly refund or figure something else for those?
If it's not applicable now, I think command points are something I'm okay holding over.
Okay,
Until
Okay, so I'll make it.
until the next opportunity.
make a note then, guys. Tyler Weiss, you're the bomb. 2 command points is huge.
Each. So that's 8 command points total?
Yeah.
Yep, 8 command points
Oh,
total.
wow. How much was that then? 40 bucks?
40 bucks.
Wow. Yeah, so in ship combat, our action economy doesn't exist. And we have to earn command points that we then spend to perform actions. Just gave us 8 of them.
Yeah. Thank you.
I will tell you guys
Generous.
though, if you don't use them the next time you get into ship combat, they will
They
expire.
disappear.
Right.
Okay.
And my
No dilly dallying.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dillying.
Okay.
I'll be a wagon.
Everyone, we have good pre-flight and everything.
That also goes, since we're talking about the tip rewards for just a second.
There is the
crisis or crisis resolution. A crisis and crisis resolution are things that happen in combat as well. Those are things like the ship has been boarded and you're having to actively fight people off. A fire has broken out. The vacuum seal of your door has been busted and space is leaking in, or all your air is leaking out if you're correct. Your engines have been badly damaged, things like that. So in combat as well, that is what that tip reward is for exclusively. It can affect our ship, it can affect an enemy ship, it can affect an allied ship, any ship in the combat. It's your choice for that one.
Okay.
And then there is the introduction, something new to everybody, the fudge die. It is an add-on, so if you send us a reroll, if you send us a command point, if you send us anything, you can choose to add an extra $1 and give a player or DM of your choice a fudge die. The fudge die has 2 blank sides that equate to nothing, 2 minuses that equate to a -1 on either side, or 2 plus marks on which it would be a +1. So a fudge die can fudge the roll, +1, -1, or leave it the same. In this system, it's a big deal, so we added it in.
Yeah, +1, -1 means a lot. It almost, like 5th edition, the math is flat enough that even +1's a huge deal. It's more severe here than even there.
The rules on those are going to function like rerolls. It is who you designate to choice when they want to use them. They can give it to somebody else, and they go away at the end of session.
Yep.
I believe those are the only. There's the class ability recharge.
Each class has a class ability. Warriors have the ability to ignore a hit, make a hit that was hit upon them miss, or to choose a missed hit that they shot out hit. Specialists can re-roll a skill check.
Yeah, the experts. Yeah,
The experts can
yeah.
re-roll a skill check, and
1%.
scions have a pool
Focus.
of focus
Yeah.
that allows them to do their psionic powers.
And
Do the adventurers have class ability?
they have the class
They
abilities
take
of
the
their
class
other
ability of the
classes.
secondary.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Scion, I believe, if you get that reward, it just refreshes an amount of focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And so that's what those are for. Cool.
All right. Good stuff. Pre-flight for everyone is pretty good.
I cry.
You
Points.
are working in navigation,
Uh-huh.
and you end up just like doing your calculations slightly wrong, and Riva has to like redo all of your work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I know.
Get good.
That's why you're the assistant,
Yeah.
and why she's the main navigator.
I cry.
But she's the astronomer. So, okay, we get ready and we head out. Finally, leave this dreadful space station behind, and the planet of Wander. Hopefully, the materials we delivered make it to the planet's surface. Hopefully, the humans down there get to eat.
Hopefully Sheki's best friend emails me.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. Never met a tree folk guy.
Yeah, me neither. I just saw him passed out on the floor.
Is this a conversation you're actually having with Shaggy?
I'd probably mention it
Okay.
and then just walk away.
Everything in the cargo bay is battened down,
Yeah.
right? Security's all tip top, and everything's looking good from your maintenance perspective.
Yeah, make sure that the hydroponics, the plants are doing well, and the rest, that the engine like symptoms, make sure that we have the right injection system, that the corridors are spotless,
Perfect.
Nuts are bolted, bolts have nutted.
something like that.
I hate it here. Yeah, we get going.
No.
The USC Inevitable takes off, and I'm going to call it just like a little bit early. We're going to take a 5-minute break, but before we do, guys, I want to thank yet again State Azure, the wonderful synthwave modular musician who has allowed me to use their incredible music in our live stream. Please go check out State Azure on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud. That is State Azure, A-Z-U-R-E, like I believe blue, right? No, that's Azul, my bad.
Azure's blue.
Azure's also blue.
It's a type of blue.
It is a blue.
Yeah, State Azure. Thank you so much. Big fan. But otherwise, guys, when we come back after the 5-minute break, we're going to be taking off from Wander and heading back on our 27 to 33-ish day journey back to Terminus Yards, delivering this cargo for the Prometheus Acquisitions Corporation. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back in a jiffy.